I think it is safe to say that most Christians would agree that God is perfect. What is the definition of perfect? Searching Google reveals two notable definitions to me. One definition is the maximum a human can achieve, having all the required or desirable elements, qualities, or characteristics, as good as it is possible to be. The other definition is what God is, absolute, complete. So if God is perfect, he is absolute and complete. The word complete implies that he lacks nothing. If God lacks nothing, why doesn't God have negative qualities such as greed or lust? If God lacks nothing, there must be something about a negative quality that is subtractive, not additive. What does that mean? I posit that greed is not a quality, but rather a lack of a quality. Greed is the lack of generosity. A lack of generosity means that one is not complete. If God is complete, he does not lack. Since God lacks greed, we can assume that greed fits our definition of a subtractive trait. Psalm 136, verse 1 says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever." The term good is important. For the sake of this devotional, the term good embodies every complete trait that God possesses, and the term bad embodies all negative traits that take away rather than add. How can Christians reckon terms like jealous and angry when they are applied to God in the Bible? Exodus 34:14 says, "Do not worship any other god, for the Lord whose name is jealous is a jealous God." If God is perfect and God is good, how then can he be jealous? Wouldn't jealousy imply that he lacks something? This line of questioning is very human in perspective. If God possesses the characteristic of jealousy, we must then assume that jealousy is a positive trait. I think that this lines up with our faith very well. Some people confuse the term jealousy with coveting. Coveting is the desire to have something. While being jealous in the human sense might make us desire something that isn't ours, the biblical definition means that we are protective of the sanctity of life or creations God has given. God is fiercely protective of us. He doesn't want to lose us. He uses jealousy for good, not evil. We can do this too. Jealousy can give us the motivation to get off our bums and do good. The term angry can also be reckoned by using the same logic. Deuteronomy 6:15 says, "For the Lord your God, who is among you, is a jealous God, and his anger will burn against you, and he will destroy you from the face of the land." We associate anger with being bad. However, anger can be a very good thing. It is anger that so often can motivate us to do something about an injustice we see someone get cheated out of their home and possessions, we get angry. Was someone murdered unjustly, we get livid. Does someone hurt your family, we explode. God has given us the emotion of anger as a tool to use so that we can motivate ourselves to do what needs to be done. One needs to be careful with anger though. As is evident from just about any piece of media you consume, anger is very easy to convert into something that is subtractive. We must think about the implications of our actions. Are our actions going to take away something or add to it? If we can all just slow down and analyze our actions before we blindly charge into them, there would be a lot less suffering in this world. All the emotions we feel are with us for a reason. Just as a match can be used to burn down a hospital, it can also be used to start a campfire to keep warm at night. It is how we use our emotions that characterize us. God always responded in a way befitting of what was required. He is sovereign, and his ways are higher than ours. Though we may subtract, when we act in accordance with God's will, what once was a desert can become a paradise.